Hello, I'm Bernadette Brady and I'm one of the tutors on the research module for the MA in Cultural Astronomy and Astrology, and this is a very brief introduction to the module. What you can see here is our Moodle page for the research module. Now, this is a constantly changing page, so what you're looking at now will not necessarily be exactly the same as what you may see when you log into the module. But very briefly, this page will give you an outline of what we cover in the module. It's about teaching you about qualitative research work and comparing that to quantitative research work and how to weave the two together and how to apply this to actually explore people's views and opinions and concepts about any different subject you're interested in, and then applying that into other areas of the MA. The first part of the Moodle page is a general introduction to the subject, giving you information about working with ebooks, talking about forums, where you upload your essays, etc. So this is all very important. But if we sail on, the first topic, number one, is a most important topic which I'll talk more about in another little webcam, which is actually just what you need to do to complete this module, how to conduct your piece of research. And once we get to the module topic 2, we start to look at the general topics we're covering. And what we cover in this whole module is qualitative methodologies, as I've said. So the first week is a general introduction to what is qualitative methodologies, what are they, what is their history, what's their background, where do they come from, what are they all about. And this has a lot of information, particularly about different research papers that use qualitative methodologies to actually research various questions that we may be interested in the MA, questions to do with cosmology, cultural astronomy, cultural astrology, the culture and different beliefs around these things. So this is a constantly changing, growing list, and a very important list for you to look at with regards to actually developing your own research project. So watch this extending list. Week 2, which is topic 3, we look at the idea of questionnaires, how to use questionnaires to collect data, and also the insider-outsider issue, a hugely important debate. Just where do you position yourself in terms of the research you are conducting? Week 3, which is topic 4, conducting interviews, what are interviews, different forms of interviews, and reflectivity in the sense of interviewing yourself, which is an extension of that insider-outsider discussion that we were having in the week before. The next week we look at ethnography and we extend interviews again, and then we actually look at anthropology, ethnography, interviewing your own tribe, or not so much interviewing but participation, observation and engaging with the community in another way of conducting qualitative research work. And similarly, we go into phenomenology, which is questioning a sense of where we are coming from and looking at things from different perspectives, not just from the human perspective. And we have 2 weeks on phenomenology where we experience just the general theory, but also then we dip into grounded theory, areas that you'll probably use in research, so we'll explore grounded theory. We get into autoethnography, case studies, looking at an individual case and analysing it right down as deep as you can. And then we'll look at the next week at sociology and the sociological perspectives and how that fits in to the whole view of the sort of qualitative and quantitative data that you'll be collecting and working with. Then we've got final essays, etc. Now every week we have WebEx seminars, which are really they're online video seminars, which are live. You can ask questions, you can interact, etc. And as we record those, we'll be loading those in here at the bottom of the Moodle page. So this has been very, very brief, but welcome to the module. I think it's a wonderful module. It's where you actually get to explore interesting ideas that you may have yourself. We help you shape it into a research proposal, and then you get to go out into the field and practice what you learn, and then you get to write it up. So yeah, welcome to the module.